Hey everybody, David here, the Digital Dungeon Master. It's been a long time since I've done my Starfinder product reviews. I think the last one that I had done was probably back in October of 2017. So I've got the Paizo subscriptions for the Starfinder products, and over the last several months, a lot has happened. I've moved to El Paso, Texas. I've continued to get my Starfinder subscriptions. So instead of doing individual little videos, I'm going to do one and just show you all of the new Starfinder stuff that I've gotten since October 2017. So this video, I'm going to be showing you the 4 map packs. Well, actually, there's 3 flip mats and then 1 map pack. And this is the Starship. This is the Urban Sprawl. And then here's the space station that I just got last month, along with the Starship decks. You'll notice that the Starship decks is not part of Starfinder, but it's actually part of Pathfinder. And this is part of the Pathfinder Map Pack subscription. And there's 2 other flip mats or map packs that I've already done with this, the corridors and the chambers. So this is the 3rd installment. They're all, compatible with all of the tiles. They all kind of fit together, and so everything's good to go. Let's show you guys these. Let's show you guys these flip mats and map packs. So, as I told you, I have the Starfinder subscription for the map packs and the core book, the accessories, and the adventure path. So the great thing about the Starfinder subscriptions is when you pay full price for the PDF, which is $14.99. I'm sorry, for the physical map, you pay $14.99. You get a free map. So that's only part of the Starfinder subscription is when you get the free map. But if you have all of the Starfinder subscriptions, you also become a super subscriber, they call it. And then you also get free Starfinder Society every month. And you also get 15% on any other purchases you make. So for today, for example, I just purchased the pre-order for the new Pathfinder 2nd Edition books. So with my super subscriber, I saved an additional 15%. So I really like the Starfinder subscriptions. I think it's really worth it because I'm going to be doing online and also all around the table. So getting the physical products, the free PDFs, and also 15% discount is actually a win-win. And I really like it. And I'm going to keep the subscriptions. Now, you can also pick this up. You can also buy these individually, too, on the Paizo website, which, like I said, $14.99. You have to pay for shipping, and it does not come with a PDF. But I would say the best place to probably buy it, especially if you have Amazon Prime, would be to go to Amazon, pay $14.99, same price as Paizo, but you'll get free shipping with Amazon Prime. So, yeah. Pretty good. These are great to have around the table. I've already done reviews on these already, and I really like the quality of them. I was kind of leery about them. I thought it was going to be like a super thin paper, but I was actually surprised. These are really nice, except for the first, like the basic Starfield and the space. Instead of the 1" hex, it was like 1 1/4 inch. I'm not really too worried about that. But let's go ahead and let's open these up. So I want to show you guys. And plus, these are great for dry erase. And you can get like a pack of these 4 dry erase markers. You'll get like an eraser. And you'll get the magic spray like they use in soccer too. So magic spray. So let's go ahead and let's open these bad boys up. And I'm also going to show you guys the digital versions of these as well, so we can get a better look instead of not being able to show the whole map because of the cam. Until I can get my actual cam, I think I might mount my webcam on the ceiling so I can actually get a bigger view of my table. So as you can see, it comes in a really nice little cover. I'm keeping these, but what I'm doing with all of my flip mats, I'm actually putting them I'm putting them between a couple of sheets of compressed particle board, and I'm also kind of folding them the opposite way first, leaving them that way for a couple of days, and then I'm going to flatten them out by putting them between 2 pieces of compressed particle board and a layer of bricks on top. So that's what I've got going on in my bedroom, and actually I decided I'm going to make a video on that too. So I'll show you guys how I'm going to flatten these out, and then I'm going to store them in a really nice like chest a really nice chest. And I'm doing this with not only the Starfinder but the Pathfinder map packs also. So as you can see, this is pretty big. This is 1-inch squares. And I'm going to give you guys just a quick little tour. I mean, this is like a very thick hard cardstock, as you can see. And with the dry erase, you can go ahead and you can write on it, and you can write hi, and it will hopefully come off. It says that you can write on there and take it right off, which there you go, it comes right off. I've read on the Paizo boards that people have left markings on their maps for months at a time, a year at a time, and they say that it still just wipes right off. But I don't know if I would recommend that, because I just wouldn't want to take that chance, So these are dry erase. I like these. This is the Starship, which was from several months back, and you can see they're double-sided, and they are, like I said, 1-inch grids. They'll work for your Icons of the Realms minis, and they're beautiful. The only bad thing is they have these huge creases in them, but that's to be expected just because of the way that they package them and distribute them. So I would definitely keep the little paper cover here. But for me, I'm definitely flattening all of these puppies out because I would just rather keep them that way. So, all right, that's the Starship. Let's go ahead and take a look at the Urban Sprawl. And these I've been saving this for a couple of months, and I haven't even opened them up. And like I said, I haven't done any of these videos since October of last year. I've had a lot of stuff going on in real life, and now I'm settled down back in El Paso, Texas. Love it here, and these are my first videos. Back to doing all of my product reviews and all the other cool things that I do on the YouTube channel. So, yeah, same size. These are they're 3 panels, 3 rows of 3, so 9 total panels. So these are actually really nice big maps. And here's the Urban Sprawl. Good, this would be good to use for fantasy also. I mean, you can use this for fantasy. And I really like the color, and they're really nicely built. They're sturdy stock paper, and I unfortunately can't show you the whole map, but I will show you on the digital view once I get all of these opened up. So, but that is the Urban Sprawl. I really like these. Like I said, I didn't know how, because I really haven't played around the table since the late 90s, and I just didn't know how the quality of the maps were going to be. I envision all of these maps being like a really thin piece of paper, sort of like what this cover would be. That's how I envisioned how these maps were. But to my surprise, these were actually really nice. So this is the space station. I just got this last month. This is the newest one. And ooh man, you can get high smelling this stuff. Hey everybody, Digital Dungeon Master here. We're gonna be sniffing these map packs. This is actually a weird one from what I'm looking at. This doesn't look like a space station, but I'm gonna take their word for it, and I'll show you guys on the digital version of it. But yeah, this doesn't look like a space. Maybe they got confused with like a large industrial building or something like that. I don't know. But I'll show you guys what I mean. Yeah, webcam looks nice and clear. Color's really nice. The only bad thing is I've got glare coming off of my studio lighting, and I've got shades on them and everything, and I still get this darn glare. So technical difficulties. All right, so here's the new the flip map, and these flip maps are actually, they're small little tiles, and the tiles are actually pretty nice. And I would actually recommend, if you're playing Starfinder, I would actually really recommend getting the Starship decks. I'm going to reach over here and grab them off of my shelf. I've got my shelf really close now. These are previous packs that came out. You guys have seen the other reviews that I've done, but these came out several years back. The Starship Corridors and the Chambers, and the decks is the 3rd installment of this, and they all fit together. So all these, these 2 previous packs, this pack here, you know, you can piece them together. They'll work. It's beautiful. So let's break out a couple of these, and I'll show you guys what I mean. And the great thing about these is these are not double-sided, and I am so glad that they're not double-sided, because what I want to do with these, and I've got another video that I'm going to make, is I've gone and got some of that thick construction type of board, and I've also got some of that crafting putty that is non-stick. Well, it sticks, but it doesn't, you know, it doesn't harden and hold. And what you can do is take this bigger piece, and you can take these smaller tiles and you can put them together and stick them down, and you can pre-place these for your around the table game ahead of time, which is really nice. And I've got another video that I'm going to be making here in the next couple days, not only about flattening the map packs, but also, well, the flip mats, also about putting these on a piece of construction board and kind of rearranging your tiles ahead of time. So that's what I like about these. They're not double-sided, and thank you to Paizo for not doing that. I really like that. So as you can see, this pack is actually much better than the Starship chambers. I do like the chambers. It is really dark and gritty. But the Starship corridors, I mean, it's nice, but as you can see, it's nothing but like straight, narrow hallways on the examples of the tiles. And I wish they would have done a better job kind of putting more maybe mainframe computers or lights in the halls and stuff. But then again, I'm sure they were probably going for that dark and gritty feel. But it would have still been nice to see control panels and maybe some workstations and stuff in this. But if you're still playing Starfinder, it's only, what, 12, 13, 14 bucks. So, I mean, it's definitely worth picking up. So here's the rest of these chambers and well, these decks. But you can see there's much more color in these. And I'm wondering if a lot of people actually complained about these. And maybe that's why there's a lot more color this time around. And it's, of course, you can see a couple of spaceships too. So, and then as you can see, you know, you can line those up with the other map packs and they'll all be compatible and everyone's happy. And there you go. So there's all four of the new packs that I just got over the last 4 months or so, 4 or 5 months. So let's go ahead and switch over, and I want to show you guys all of the digital formats, all of the PDFs that I had gotten with the subscriptions. Okay, everybody, here are the PDFs for the Starfinder flip mats and also the Pathfinder Map Pack. Now, you can, if you just want to get these by the PDF itself, you can pick these up. Pretty much the only place that I saw that you could get them would be on the Paizo website, and they're all $10.49 per map pack. But then again, if you have the subscription for $4 more, not only do you get the PDF, but you also get the physical map as well. And, you know, so in my opinion, I especially if you're doing around the table and PDF, you know, for virtual tabletop stuff, I would imagine, you know, the smart thing to do would be to get the subscription. So, but here's that first Starship map. This is double-sided, great colors. You can see that this is a huge ship, and then off to the side, this is like another level to the ship, and all of the stairs, they correspond with one another. You got your engines, your power cores, lots of area for your, you know, any kind of like invasions that you want to do, stuff like that. Really good. It would be really easy to line up on Fantasy Grounds as well. Here's the other side of the map. Looks like a cargo vessel. Lots of space here. Really nice looking map. And like I said, these are going to be great for any kind of like sci-fi game. You don't have to use them just for Starfinder. You can use them for all kinds of different sci-fi related games. So, or you could even maybe time warp your fantasy players into a sci-fi setting. I'm sure they would really love that. So here's the urban sprawl map. This is actually one of my favorites. I like how it's just like a very hot mess, and there's all kinds of stuff going on with like runes and crates and boxes and all kinds of speeders just thrown everywhere. This would work really good with any kind of like fog of war, dynamic lighting. This would be good. And plus, this would actually work really well for fantasy too. So this is probably one of my favorite Starfinder flip mats. I really like this. On the other side, whoever created the map, the artist turned on the light switch and brightened up this other side, which I really like. There's water, all kinds of defined walkways. There's like a big giant clam here. Line of sight, and fog of war would work great with this. Lots of greens and blues and other colors as well. And this is a really nice map. I really like it. So now let's go on to the, oh yeah, that's right, the space station. This is the one that I thought was a little weird, because I was expecting something like a Starship with like a predetermined, with walls and everything, as the size of the actual space station. I guess this is just one portion of this massive space station? Question mark? I don't know. I'm kind of lost about this map. Because it just looks like a large building to me. That's just, honestly, my opinion, that's just what it looks like. Let's see. Ooh, I'm also noticing something else. Maybe the map is actually, I don't know, maybe the map is not, maybe it's wrong a little bit. I mean, I see this over here, because there's no sidebar, there's no scroll bar for side to side. So maybe this strip of water and grass on this side is supposed to be over here. I don't know. This is weird. Plus it seems like there's there's spaces to where the map is not even finished on the left-hand side. But here it's finished, because you can see the walls of the small little sleeping chambers. So I'm not too sure what's going on with this map. And here's the other side. It looks, honestly, this looks like another urban sprawl, or maybe some type of really sleazy neighborhood. Maybe from Absalom Station. Maybe this is going to be used for Absalom Station. I mean, this is a space station map, but this is definitely not my favorite map, I would say. And it's just like, it's like Led Zeppelin. Everybody doesn't like every single, Led Zeppelin song. So, you don't have to like every single map pack either, or flip mat. I like this. I would definitely use it in like an urban environment, or maybe Absalom Station. But I think there's some things that are on the map that are just a little weird. I'm not too sure if it's wrong. I doubt it's wrong, but I would have rather seen just nothing here. Maybe just another strip of concrete instead of like, because your players are going to say, well, I want to go in there, and then you don't have anything for your map. So it's just going to cause, a little bit of a confusion on the end. I like maps where you have everything within the boundaries. I don't like where things are cut off on the ends. That really irks me. So yeah, maybe this map is wrong. I don't know. I'm not an artist. So, but anyways, this is the urban, well, this is not the urban sprawl map. This is a space station. This would be good for like Absalom Station for sure. But like I said, it's definitely not my favorite flip mat. Here's the Pathfinder Map Pack. This is the Starship decks. I really like this. It's definitely much better than the first two, which is the corridors and chambers. And like I said, this is not part of Starfinder, but you can use it for Starfinder. And I mean, this new one is actually beautiful. I mean, it has all kinds of like workstations and color and monitors and lights and stuff all over the place. Unlike the other previous two map packs, they were really dark, gritty, and kind of bland and boring. But I will say the chambers was pretty good, but the corridors, another Led Zeppelin song. It's definitely not my favorite, but for, $12, $13 or whatever it is, it's worth having those chambers to kind of maybe take a really nice part of the space station and then do a long dark corridor into like maybe an old part of the station that isn't used anymore with the other dark and gritty tiles. So that could be good. In fact, that's probably what I would do. And plus, with these, not only are they good for you around the table, you can kind of pre-place these on a piece of poster board like I'm going to show you how to do here in another video. You can also take these files and you can create larger maps that you can use for Fantasy Grounds or any other virtual tabletop that you use. So if you got Photoshop or GIMP or anything like that, it would be really easy to go in there, take the watermark off with your, your name and your email and stuff, and put these together and create different sections of a space station. And there's quite a few tiles in here, and like I said, they're all nice. And on the back of the box, you can see here's how they kind of lined up some tiles to give you some ideas. So, but anyways, everybody, that's it. I wanted to show you guys all of these new map packs and flip packs and map packs and everything else packs that I've got from my subscriptions over the last 3 or 4 months. And I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I hope it gave you some ideas, and it actually showed you the quality of the maps, and they're just not paper. I mean, these are actually really nice. So hope you enjoyed the video. Please do me a huge favor, everybody. Thumbs up the video. Please do me a favor. Share it with everybody. Share it with your family. Even share it with Grandma, because once she sees this, she's gonna want to play some Starfinder. So once again, everybody, my name is David. Check out all of my other YouTube content here on my YouTube channel. And until next time, Starfinders, happy gaming and stay safe. Bye bye.